Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes, or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
And there's one other person you pissed off. His name was Phil.
Because he's so petty.
That's right! Welcome back, kids, to another episode of the Salty and Petty Podcast. She's a little bit salty.
He's a whole lot of petty, and together, this is the Salty and Petty Show.
All your it's just all your favorite combinations, acids and bases.
Yeah, science. Wait a minute.
Science, bitch. But anyway, we're back to talk the first episode of a brand new show, Lucky Hank, starring the man himself, Mr. Bob Odenkirk. I was gonna say, there's probably no one.
Not what I was expecting.
It's the first episode. Why? What did you think we were gonna get?
I was expecting him to want to do something. I don't know. Like, no, I'm not saying it's not good or anything. It's just that's not what I was expecting from Bob. Or like next big project, especially the thoughtful and resigned, suburban.
Well, do you
know?
do you think he's just like, I've done the crazy Saul Goodman and just trying to show his range?
Especially after Nobody. I thought he was definitely going to try to go that Liam Neeson range and maybe kind of like do a bit of, which I wouldn't mind at all. But like, no, I was just surprised that this was the next project.
Yeah, but how old's Bob Odenkirk?
Like
how old's Bob Odenkirk? He's probably like, I don't want to get back in the gym.
Liam Neeson did. That's no tea, no shade. I'm just saying it can be done. I love both Neeson brothers.
but he never got an Emmy for. Did he get an Emmy for Better Call Saul?
I don't think so. Although if he didn't, that's a shame.
It is.
Might be his Emmy bait. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean,
no.
Certain people don't get the accolades that they deserve when they're alive, and they get them post-mortem. So good for him to try to get as far as.
And a lot of people don't want to be typecast. So,
I don't know. Can you even get away from typecasting nowadays? With the with studios' needs for like bringing in big names for certain things. Like, look at Keanu Reeves. I mean, although, of course, he loves John Wick project. I'm sure he would love to be able to do rom-coms where he doesn't have to be in the gym and he gets to kiss the pretty ladies a little bit more, Just saying, not for nothing.
And it helps when the studios are like, well, we can get Keanu Reeves or Tom Cruise is going to dangle himself off a plane and make our...
Like I said, Tom Cruise owns his own studio. He owns the studio that does Mission Impossible, so... He likes being typecast,
Mm-hmm.
As long as he can run away from his certain kind of thoughts, he's happy in every single movie.
But yeah, no, like Lucky Hank, it's like, again, it's only been one episode, but yeah, it seems like a more quiet, laid back. It's not the Better Call Saul, but I did like his petty...
This is educational, like, politics. This is like, higher education political intrigue.
I did like...
we're going to get him to cheer.
Although maybe it's going to ramp up, because I did like
They're
that...
ruthless.
I did like that petty rant in the beginning, him and to the students.
Yeah, as somebody who has their master's that thought about doing this, let me tell you, chasing grant money and being a proctor and an adjunct professor and all those things, it's ruthless.
Why did your eye drift over to my
box? I'm kind of curious to see where this goes.
Oh, yeah. I'm just looking at the cast here. There were Diedrich Bader again showing up in another...
Yes, I was like, yes, 2 days in a row.
I know.
Saturday and then Sunday I get to see him. Like, poor Diedrich.
I know.
Can't catch a break.
So what, is he going to be like the best friend?
Yeah, definitely. Then we have Susan Cryer, and I'm like, is she married? Is she the one that's married to John Cryer?
I don't know. Is that
I feel like Cryer's not a name. She's the one from Two Guys and a Girl in a... Is it a pizza parlor?
Yeah, I'm looking it up, and you're never gonna believe you missed this one. I didn't even recognize her.
No, she's in Seinfeld. I know.
You know which episode?
The Yada Yada.
Yep.
The Yada Yada.
I didn't recognize her, but yeah, the Yada Yada.
Oh, fun fact. So she should fit right in. She went to Yale School of Drama, so she might get the she knows cutthroat.
But yeah, there were a few faces I recognized on here. Oscar from The Office. Cedric Yarbrough from
Kyle MacLachlan. I'm like, that man's gonna like work till the day he dies.
I know. Cedric Yarbrough from Reno 911.
Yep. So I'm like, okay, so they do have like comedians.
That's what I'm thinking. They're gonna ramp up some of the situations because there's a bunch of comedic talent in this show. So. And
I was very shocked to learn that this is like a Sony production. So the Sony TV side of things was like surprisingly, and the gaming side, I was like way better than. I don't have to worry about too much because you know that Seinfeld back in the day was a Sony production, TV production. Maybe that's what they're trying to get their golden. I'm just surprised this isn't like just a straight up AMC like production because so many, especially since it has its own streaming service, people tend to want to keep things in house nowadays. That's kind of why we have so many streaming services. So it's kind of like refreshing, I guess. It gives me hope for the future.
I'm surprised, especially since it's Bob Odenkirk. You know, with the popularity of Better Call Saul, I figured they'd want to keep it in house.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it might have to do something with the adaptation rights because, as we mentioned before, it's like based on a like straight man.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That might have something to do with it. They might have had the rights. And
Sony had the rights, yeah.
Yeah, because it's from like 1997. So, and if I remember right, I think Random House and Sony back in the day did tend to have kind of like how Warner Brothers has Alloy. Or did have a lawyer, I don't think, but that's where they got all those ABC teen dramas that were basically that deal. So I'm thinking that's probably how this whole thing ended up here. Enough about the boy.
That's all right. No. But yeah, there's the.
But yeah, so no, the book is really humorous. I only got to like 75 pages, but the book is funny. So I'm seeing all the comedic talent, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna lean into this event.
Oh yeah, I think they're setting people up for this is like a more thoughtful.
You know what it reminds me of? What is Matt LeBlanc when he was like the hockey coach at that? Have you ever seen that show? I think it was on like Showtime or something.
I didn't watch it, but it sounds familiar.
I think that's kind of what they're going for because it didn't really like get funny until like the third episode. You just didn't know what you were getting into. And then bam, slapstick.
Well, you know what it is. Like I was waiting for it in the first episode. They're gonna like set it up. The pressure's just gonna build, and then he's just gonna go nuts at some point. Like he's just not gonna give a crap anymore.
Some would say he might be on the way to breaking. Almost got him, boys. Now that would be the ultimate plot twist, wouldn't it?
What? It's the prequel to the prequel.
Yep.
Well, I remember people. There was always people saying that Malcolm in the Middle was like the.
Oh, I believe it. He went into
witness protection.
Still messed up again. Hal did love to be in his underwear. That's all I'm saying.
Or when
that's a Bryan Cranston thing.
Or he went into witness protection and became a dentist.
Exactly. He blew his helmet in. So that moved to Albuquerque. Like y'all, Albuquerque's the last stop. No tea, no shade to Albuquerque folks, but there was a show on USA called In Plain Sight about the witness protection program and how pretty much everybody Albuquerque's in the witness protection program. So that's kind of my favorite head anytime I drive through Albuquerque. But yeah, like I thought that the cinematography is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't really want to spoil myself, so I just kind of right in. That's why I was kind of like, oh, okay. Totally not what I was expecting. But this beard looks good. He's allowed to look decent now. I'm so happy.
Yes.
And, you know, in Better Call Saul, it was very much mandatory. A bad toupee, the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. That's probably another reason. Like, oh, thank God I can look good now.
Yeah. His daughter, she's a piece of...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll give us the money.
Yeah, it's just so weird. Like, we just kind of, like, open up, and I'm just like, okay.
Well, even, like, with the kids at the school and everything, and his daughter and everyone, you know, what was that inner monologue? He's just like, oh, we're like, what? We have to protect these kids from their feelings.
Yeah. I'm just like, ooh, I don't know if they're going to like this one.
That's like that kid.
Go won't stay broke. I don't know, kids.
That's like that kid and his parents like freaking out about his little rant. But I'm like, he didn't curse at the kid, you know. What's the worst thing he said? He was mediocre.
My feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
I think some kids need their feelings hurt.
Exactly. But All he did was call him mediocre. And the kid asked for it because he's just sitting there and he's like, what? You don't give us any feedback.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I think some people need a teacher to challenge.
So
some kids come from a certain, privilege where they don't, they just, they are just allowed to float through life without any criticisms.
I just wonder, is that going to be like the plot where it's going to be like, it seems
Nobody was happy he was reelected is all that I'll say. So
I'm just saying, that
conspiracy
that he's just, he's not going to be politically correct to a certain degree.
Yeah, like I said, some places need that. Give people a reality check.
Oh,
Gracie,
yeah.
I hate her though. She can suck an egg.
Oh,
we all hate Gracie, right? Confirmed.
Wait, which one's Gracie?
His fellow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
English department.
Yeah.
He insulted them. He didn't even insult them that bad.
No, well, they're all like, oh, they're called as a mediocre school. Bleh.
I'm like, babes, he's a critic. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, exactly.
His father. It's like it kind of probably rubs off.
I know. I'm just waiting for that.
So, like anytime I think of Hank, I think of freaking King of the Hill, and I'm just like Hank, and then Good Hank, the son.
Bobby.
Exactly. I was like, oh, this is, or Hank Williams.
Yeah.
So
but
like those two things.
But I'm just waiting for that father to come into play, because that's gonna be something.
Oh, his dad, the nasty art critic that lives in New York. I was like, oh, I can't wait. Do we know who his dad's gonna be?
I haven't seen anything, but
yeah, I haven't. And I'm assuming he's gonna show up soon. Maybe it's episode 6, The Arrival. But they also the penultimate Take a Drink, the Count of Monte Cristo. I was like, what do these titles mean? I wonder, because when you come from like the Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul thing, titles mean you're like trying to arrange a sentence to see what the theme of the scene is, stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know what kind of show this is. Should we be looking for those kind of Easter or not? No clue. A midlife crisis tale about the unlikely chairman of the English department in a badly underfunded college in the Pennsylvania Rust Belt. Yeah, that tracks. Which is so weird. No Pennsylvania school should be under, school, whether it's elementary, college, because, that old Carnegie money should still be. So, I've never understood why Philadelphia.
Oh, it's only 8.
To the Carnegie Fund or not?
It's only 8 episodes.
Yeah. That's our new normal. I'm sorry, Phil. Especially since it is on, basic cable.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, basic cable used to do at least 13 episodes. More like 20. Man, we are out of the freaking golden age of TV. I'm telling you what, Sons of Anarchy, I had at least 2 episodes.
But I'm saying, not even...
I miss those days.
But not even 10, it's 8?
Well, I mean, to be fair, it keeps it allows them to have the production value be so high. But
True.
Word on the street, there might be a writer's strike, so it won't be. It'll suck, but they can just hold off and put all their thoughts in. That's the nice thing about I'll say basic cable, because you don't have to wait on that back 9. They just tell you, hey, number of episodes you're gonna get. Either you'll watch it week to week or you can wait. We don't care. What you get.
Oh, that's funny.
It seemed a little short though. I don't know.
It was like
episode seemed a little short.
It was, I think it was exactly an hour, and sometimes AMC lets some of their shows, Walking Dead, run a little longer. There'll be an hour 10 or.
Talk about running a little longer. That show that needed to be canceled 3 seasons ago. But boom.
Burn. But no, even didn't the Vampire Chronicles and the Mayfair Witches do that too? I think that some of them would run an hour 5, an hour 10, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, which is what I'm used to. So it's just kind of
yeah. They said what they had to say. Good for them.
But
it went by. The hour went by really fast.
Oh yeah.
I don't see this is an old people show, which I'm gonna keep the young kids out of here. Young kids are toxic with their fandom. I'm looking for a new show that I can just relax. I don't have to worry about spoilers the minute I open Facebook.
I'm thinking this might be it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's refreshing.
That sounds dirty. Episode 4, the Goose Boxer.
Yeah. Out of the goose.
Does Ray even know what a goose is?
Out of the gooch.
The chopping block, and I'm
oh my.
So yeah, I don't, or maybe these are literary clues. I don't know. The Arrival. That's a movie, a terrible movie with Chris Pratt.
You could have stopped
that with a grain of salt.
Could have stopped at Chris Pratt. But
no, that's not that. I I don't know. The Arrival is a terrible movie.
Oh, but I have been watching a few episodes of Parks and Rec, not in order because they moved.
Yes.
Welcome,
sir.
Well, they played some on Comedy Central. It's not bad. I like it.
It's better than The Office. I said what I.
How dare you?
Just saying, it is.
There's been a murder.
Yeah. You can skip season 1 if you want. It's rough. I say, yeah, you should definitely watch it on Peacock if you have Peacock.
Like I said, I've been all over the place because I've been picking it up whenever Comedy Central's been playing it. But
yeah, it's pretty serialized, low key. Like it's supposed to be episodic, but it's pretty.
Yeah, they've been like putting it on the weekends. So.
Oh no, The Arrival! It's another movie I was thinking. The Arrival is like that alien.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
So I'm just like, what should I be looking for? What can I infer here?
I'm thinking the dad comes to town. He doesn't take the dad's calls or whatever, so the dad's gonna show up probably.
Oh yeah, ream him a new.
He's gonna be like, you didn't talk, you didn't return my calls. No, well, one, it was like your secretary who called, not you. 2,
have my people call your people. We'll do lunch.
You walked out on me. We haven't talked in 15 years. Yeah. I got it. It's gonna be like, you haven't talked to me in 15 years. Why did they hurry? Because I'm dying. Damn it.
Don't tell me we're gonna have to sell drugs to pay for your cancer treatments.
No, it's gonna be his character having to deal with the death of his father or something, or getting to know his father before he dies or something.
There are no spoilers about who this is so far.
You know, after being very cantankerous with each other for many episodes, then they'll come to terms with like, oh, hey, you're a smart ass, so am I.
I don't think it's that kind of show.
No.
I don't kind of want to finish the show.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know. Now, do we know if this is just like a regular show? They don't have it slated as like a movie, right?
As far as I know, I haven't heard anything about a miniseries or anything.
You know, they're not gonna pull that. What was that show Disney had? Oh, it's on because it won the Emmy for like best movie. Like, I guess there goes our chances. Limited miniseries. I forget what it was. I hope it's not.
I mean, it's Bob Odenkirk. I think unless the ratings are doing nosedive, they're probably going to bring it back.
Well, I think they only had 300,000 viewers on the live watch. We'll have to see what the +7 is. But like AMC, they never really, even Walking Dead towards the middle of the season, you know, they know what they're doing. They know what.
Oh yeah, I was going to say.
They really haven't had runaway hits since Breaking Bad and Mad Men. They've been kind of chasing that high ever since, and they were lucky to, be able to luck into The Walking Dead as a franchise where they spun off all those.
Mm-hmm.
They got very lucky with that, as far as I'm concerned, and now they have the Anne Rice property, so I feel like they're sitting well with a good niche.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, Lucky Hank does not seem like the niche that they were looking for, but you do have to mix it up. I think, like, we learned the lesson from CW, right? You can't bombard your audience with one type of content.
Mm-hmm.
You need a variety. That's cool in its own way. You know what I mean? Why not do business with, a person that is proven? Yeah,
and again, too, you do a couple different genres. You might be you bring in a couple different.
Yeah, because I remember at one time I was like, all it was like Walking Dead and Mad Men, and I didn't like either of them. So I was like,
yeah. Or
you guys don't play cowboy movies no more. I gotta go find No, that's what is that? Turner? No, that's not Turner Movie Classics. It might be.
What you like the old
one that used to play cowboy movies all the time?
What you like the old cowboy movies?
Yeah, my dad made them, so sometimes I'm just like, alright, whatever.
Okay, I was gonna say you can go over and watch some with my dad.
I'm telling you, it's like a dad thing.
Mm-hmm.
If your dad's of a certain age, you have watched a few cowboy movies.
Yeah, our dad's generation was cowboy movies, and then like when Luke
had like some of the books and stuff, like a whole, like I forgot what that whole series is. It's like 30 books and it's ridiculous.
I know. And then like when Luca grows up, he's gonna be telling his kids, "Oh yeah, all he watches is old."
My dad was obsessed with comic books.
Oh, he watches those old MCU movies from 40 years ago.
Oh my god, he's saying it's super connected for some reason.
It's like
my kids are like, yeah, all she left us was Twilight in the Smallville section.
Oh, Grandma's so old she does. What kid?
My adopted grandchildren. I'm just remember, we're skipping straight over the kids.
I know. Grandpa's so old. He watches all those old MCU movies from 40 years ago. They weren't even in 3-dimensional holograms.
They weren't beamed straight into his brain.
He has to watch it on that flat piece of thing over there hang on the wall.
What's a Blu-ray? I can't with, so I see that question. And I'll be like, yep, time for me to go.
Blu-ray is the only way that I'd like Luca knows that, oh, you had to put media into something to watch or listen to something.
Now, you do have to teach him the value of owning your own media now, because they're trying to take it away from us.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm very upset about cloud games. If the server goes down, I can't play my game, a-holes.
Like if it's like an important enough like movie or show or something to me, oh yeah, I'll get it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm going to rewatch it.
And you can always tell if a property believes in, if a studio believes in their property, because certain things don't get steelbooked. If you know, you know. Looking at the Arrow season collections here, and there's a couple of seasons that don't have a steel box.
And what is it, by the third or fourth season of Arrow, that packaging was getting pretty flimsy.
Yeah. So
yeah,
just something to keep your eye on is all. I don't know. I don't think is Breaking Bad on Blu-ray?
I think we talked about that a while ago.
I don't know if AMC does, because I know like Disney didn't want to. They kind of have to subscriber mode.
That would be good.
That's a good indication. Fear the Walking Dead has Blu-rays though, right? I feel like I've seen that at Walmart.
Then anyone should own Blu-rays.
Zinger!
Oh, yes, there is a Breaking Bad the complete series, including El Camino Blu-ray series set for.
So that's just recently put out.
Yeah. Because I was looking on Amazon for $119.99.
Not bad. I mean, I paid about that but that's 10 seasons. And that was like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah. There's a couple different sets of Blu-rays. Yeah.
So okay, that gives me put stuff.
See, that's an episode we'll have to do someday. Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah. Especially because I actually hated Breaking Bad for a long time. So somebody was just like, "Okay, I'll watch The Vampire Diaries if you watch Breaking Bad." And I'm like, "Oh honey, deal." You don't know what you got yourself into.
Yeah, I forget they were probably like 4 seasons in or something when people kept telling me to watch it, so I watched it and I was like, "Oh yeah."
I'm like, bro, if he lived in Canada, this would be need. I can't get behind.
Well, again, it's like the whole, if Seinfeld took place today, cell phones would solve half the thing. Yeah, and Breaking Bad took place in Canada. He never would have had to make mess.
Although, I will say the private healthcare is almost as bad as ours. I mean, at least it's more organized. And at least you can get codeine over the counter. Say what you want. You can get your diabetes medicine for way cheaper. So, it's trades.
I was going to say, it must be good in Australia, because I swear to one time we were talking about how, I think you were doing a healthcare rant, and, Noel was like, preach, and Ray was like, is it really that bad?
I can't relate. Yeah, Ray can't relate.
They need good healthcare down there, man. You never know, you're going to get sucker punched in the face by a kangaroo or something.
So true. They are mean. So, okay, I don't know if you ever saw the Kiefer Sutherland show, Designated Survivor, right? So this gives me this vibe. So it's like just this unlikely guy. He's like the interim chairman, and he just gets, he's the guy now, and he has to do all these things. And nobody's happy about it. Everybody's backstabbing him. So that's the vibes it's giving me. And if you haven't seen Designated Survivor, if you haven't canceled Kiefer Sutherland, I will never cancel Kiefer Sutherland because I will forever be a law school. So yeah.
Oh my, yeah, but. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to do like the slow build. Like I said, he's just going to go nuts and just start telling everybody. That's going to be his new behavior. It's just going to be telling people off. Is it going to be?
What's that Kanye saying? Telling the truth in a world full of lies, people will call you crazy.
Or it'll be something where it'll be like, I know he has tenure, but it's going to be like, or you're going to be.
Well, you can lose it if you do something
egregious enough. Well, it's going to be something like he gets a fair amount of warning where it's like, oh yeah, he's going to be fired by the end of the year, so he just goes nuts for the rest of the year. Just
no, they do it like classic HR. They call you in on a Friday, Friday after work, like, hey, 10 minutes before you got to go. Hey, here's a box. Pack it up, bud.
Wow.
That's the appropriate way to do it. Take their badges, take everything. You don't need workplace, powers. Pew pew. Oh
yeah, that's the other one I keep saying we should do an episode on Office Space.
Oh yeah, that's like one of the only movies from the 90s that has aged well. Everybody hates their freaking job.
Oh yeah,
well, I mean, even like low key, even like corporate work where you don't really do much. I still.
I mean, from that perspective, that movie's never going to age out. It's just.
You can just trade it in for an iMac at your workspace. For sure. And we can all beat up the fax machine. Because why the hell in 2023 do we still have fax machines? I can't figure it out.
What, at your work you still have fax machines?
Last 3 jobs I've had, they still use fax machines.
Probably got them cheap or something.
No, but a lot of businesses still use fax machines. I always feel like, are we in the 1800s? It's a telegram? What are we doing here?
God, my work doesn't
I work in banking, so, that tells you everything you need to know about banking.
I guess. But it's like my work, I thought they'd like spend money. We have scanners and you can just email people stuff.
No, we do, but it's like certain like older companies don't. So it's like, well, then let's just not do business with. Oh my God, Lilith, we can't just not do business with people. All right, whatever. Yeah, it's on Sundays, right? So
yeah. So it's that Sunday. It's a Sunday night at 9 slot. That Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, Vampire Chronicles, Mayfair Witches. They all have that. When they have a new show, that's where they put it. 9 o'clock Sunday nights.
I don't know about Sunday. It's going against. Oh no, it just has Bob's Burgers. I think. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what comes on TV. I don't watch TV.
I mean,
TV anymore.
I mean, and different.
Sunday nights used to be the place to be now.
I mean, it depends what show it is because certain times of the year it's up against football.
Well, I don't think they're gonna put it again. Like with the 8.
Oh,
this
isn't.
This slot,
yeah.
Like the interim between spring and winter and spring.
Yeah.
They'll never have to go against anything.
Yeah, no.
It's kind of smart.
Yeah. I was gonna say usually the one they would put up against football would be Walking Dead.
So like I said, I'm curious to see I don't think the +3 are out just yet, but the +7, I'll be curious to see see how it is.
Yeah, maybe one.
But yeah, like I said, that's not bad for AMC.
Again, it might be like another Breaking Bad because I mean, did that thing do? I don't think that thing did.
I think it was a slow burn. Like it was critically acclaimed, but like it took a while for fans to come around. Because I remember I never really heard like my friends talking about it. It's like at least the third season. I think they're still hooked up on The Sopranos or something. I don't know. Like that golden age era of TV, everything was just there. It had so much to compete against.
Oh yeah.
Now it's just like.
Oh, NBC longs for the days when they had Thursday nights with like Seinfeld and Friends.
Oh, I mean, they long for the days when they had Shondaland. That's destroyed too. All they have is freaking Grey's Anatomy, where everybody's like, "Bro, when are you gonna just wrap this shit up, man?"
Oh, that's ABC, yeah.
Yeah, ABC. Oh wait, what Thursdays? That's just Law and Order night, right?
Oh yeah, that's all 3 Law and Orders back to back to back. Yeah.
That's what they have.
Yeah, 8 to 11 is the 3 Law and Orders. Yeah.
Yikes.
Hey man, it must make them.
It's cheap to make.
I mean, SVU must still be.
I think that's just out of habit, PJ. Like I always forget, like with the exception of Stabler's show, like I always like, oh, I'm not.
Oh, we just DVR them and watch it. If not before, usually by the weekend.
My DVR is so. I feel so bad. I don't know. I'm trying to find the Vampire.
But yeah, no, like I was saying, I mean, I don't think the first couple episodes of Breaking Bad did any big numbers.
No, but they also had, like I said, they had like Mad Men and a couple other shows to subsidize it. So
yeah,
I don't think they have really anything on to.
Yeah, but I mean, do they give it time because it is Bob Odenkirk?
Of course, I'm not saying anything about that. Oh, yeah. Well, see, yeah, okay. So, Vampire, the interview with the vampire, that one.
Yeah.
It did about 600, and that was in October though, so it was like literally, it was like spooky time.
Vampires in October, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then it stabilized at about 4.5, like 450,000.
And what did Lucky hang to?
We're in the 300,000.
Okay. And what?
So, and for this time of year, it's not bad.
I wonder what do you know what the Mayfair Witches did?
To be honest. It was like the first episode, and then
Kids, Alexandra Daddario. So you can watch it with the sound.
You
can watch it with. Hot
off her White Lotus run. Like what? How did it not?
Kids, if you don't like it, you watch it with the sound off.
Okay, their premiere was 570,000 ish, and that was in January in the slump when there was nothing on and everybody else was late.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, it's like.
But it ended. So their lowest episode was episode 6, and that was only like 275,000, and then they ended on like 450.
Yeah.
People watching. So no, it's in the range.
Yeah,
sure. I'm not worried about it.
But again,
I think this is gonna grow by word of mouth.
Oh yeah. But again, it's like Interview with the Vampire, Mayfair Witches. You kind of knew.
Are like
They're brands, know them. Yeah, I mean, Lucky Hank. Most of us, including you and me, didn't know what this was going to be.
Yeah, I was like, because they did name it after the book. I guess they can't because it's straight man. I guess that whole name. So Lucky Hank just makes. I was like, is it a horse show?
But I'm just like, Lucky. Unless it's going to be like, like one of those ironic names.
Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
I hope this show isn't secretly about Dave Coulier.
Oh. Oh, did you see? I saw a headline today. I guess Dave Coulier was, I don't know what he was talking, but he said something like, the Full House cast should get like a reunion special like Friends got, and like they should all...
babes, it was called Fuller House and you weren't invited to the party.
Well, no, not like a scripted thing, just like the Friends thing where they just sit down and reminisce about the show.
1 second's gone and nobody likes you, and John Stamos hates all of y'all. So
I think
and the twins hate y'all, so nobody's coming.
Well, I think he knew that. He knew that because I guess his big thing was like, oh, we should all sit down and remember Bob and stuff, and
everybody low-key hated Bob too. He was kind of terrible on that show. When I got older and I found out the crap that went on that, I was like, oh my God, that's so freaking sad.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my, we might have to do a Full House behind the scenes episode.
I do not speak ill of the dead. I will not.
Oh my God.
And out of my adoration for the Olsen, I'm kind of jealous for like around the same age. Why didn't my mom be? Although I didn't follow Camilla's probably.
And you weren't.
And I like to bite people too.
When you were younger.
Oh well, it wasn't consensual.
And the biggest thing, you weren't a twin.
I ate my twin, so yeah.
Well, because when the kids were that young, they needed twins.
Not always.
Well, for a time, because since kids can only work a certain amount of hours.
Not always.
Oh my God, can you imagine if there's two of you?
I know, that's why I ate my twin in utero. I was like, nope, there's only enough for one.
In the womb? No, we were like 5 years old.
FBI, that is a joke. NSA, that is a joke.
Oh my God, it was funny when me, Ray, and Dave were doing the Scarlet Spider episode on last Sunday. And I mentioned that lizard story where the lizard eats his son. Spoilers. And Dave's like, oh, we got to cover that on Signal. I'm like, yes, Cannibal Month on Signal of Doom. Proud member of the collective.
I'll listen.
Proud member of the collective. You know what Lilith says, kids, eat the rich and children.
I mean, if they're a crotch goblin, why not?
Wow.
I mean, bad children should be eaten. There. I said it. I'm brave enough to say it.
BS. I call BS. You have claimed you won't eat anything that comes out of a crotch, okay?
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
I'm just saying. Krampus had it right. If they're ungrateful, get them out of there.
Oh my.
I don't know. Are we ready for like satire on academics? I mean, it's kind of a joke now, right? Since that whole scandal. I mean, basically since that scandal with Little Miss Auntie Becky from Full House, like we all realize, like, is it not enough that they have all this money, but like their kids don't even have to do the work? So I don't know if this is coming in at the right time.
I don't know. I mean, do you play to the crowd where it's like, oh yeah, look at these? I mean, well, I guess they're not.
It's an underfunded school though, so it's kind of like.
Yeah, but again, too, and it's like it's not rich kids because they're basically going to almost community college, so it's not like it's like Harvard or something.
School.
Yeah, it's not like Harvard or something. Yeah.
Yes, I don't know. Like, you always have to punch up in that particular case. So, but I will say, maybe I shouldn't say. Yeah, those are the kind of places where things go down. There's definitely a lot of backstabbing.
Oh, yeah.
In schools because it's like, well, I ain't getting fired. Who can I throw under the bus?
Yeah, or it's like, hey, I should get the money in the budget, not you.
Exactly. Oh, yes. Why I didn't get my PhD, though. I would have been in jail for murder.
And here's my socialist rant. Let's forget about these pro athletes and even the actors, man. The people who should make the most money, anyone in the medical profession, teachers, educators.
Yeah, teachers need the money. And I say give them, well, I mean, I guess we kind of can't really give them the 4-day weekday that they deserve because basically most people depend on their child care. But I think it needs a whole overhaul. honestly.
But you people are you sick of stupid people? Do you want a better society? Well, give these teachers.
Well, the government doesn't. That's why they're specifically attacking public education. They want you to have to like come out of all your money and send your kid to a private school or a charter school. That's the conspiracy, and it's true. If you look at the bills that are being passed in a lot of places, both red and blue. I won't pick on because they're both terrible. Two-party system. Everybody.
I know. That's what I hear people arguing back and forth.
What's that old Simpson saying when from the Halloween Treehouse episode? What are you gonna do? Vote third party?
Again,
got me there, but
I know. When people talk, argue back and forth both sides, I'm like, it's pro wrestling. They're all in on it.
Exactly. Like if you look at their stocks, yes, they are all in on it. So and they're trying to ban TikTok, and I'm like. Actually, TikTok's good for small business, and I thought we cared about small business in America.
Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's pro wrestling. They're all in on it.
Too late, Phil.
I know.
Everybody knows. It's an open secret. But I'm just curious. I'm so curious. I thought that the first episode definitely wet my whistle.
Hey-oh.
Looking to see where this goes. If it's going to go like the funny ha-ha or just a straight, like, ripping education anew.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm happy.
Oh, yeah.
And I think after this season is over, maybe we can get a hold of Straight Man and do a review.
Sure. I thought you were going to say, let's try to get Bob Odenkirk. I'm like, I'll try.
We can swing for the fences, babes. I believe in you.
I mean, besides one dude.
let's start with somebody a little lower on the totem pole.
Okay. Maybe the daughter's available.
Oscar Nunez will do any interview. What I heard.
I was gonna say. I know he's done conventions, so he maybe.
I've seen him at a few. Yeah.
I mean, with him, he could be like this, The Office. Yeah.
We got a Canadian on staff, and Nancy Lee Robert, and the lady that plays Billy.
Ooh.
Canadians are usually pretty polite.
Yes, eh?
But no, anybody from this, they're all like. I just was surprised that they had such a stacked cast. Like, it's just like, oh, if you don't know that person, you're definitely gonna know this person. So yeah, it's like a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
But I'm excited to see what Kyle MacLachlan does. Dickie Pope, like he always gets typecast. Like I think of like Sex and the City, well, with the exception maybe Twin Peaks. I think Twin Peaks is the place where he has first. Just plays that guy.
Wait, where was Kyle MacLachlan?
I don't think he showed up yet, but he's on the list.
Right? Oh, okay.
No, he did show up, right? No, not yet.
I'm trying to remember. I don't know if I was gonna say. I only watched it once. I was like, did I miss him?
Yeah, that was. I did watch it live. This is why I don't Man, phones and streaming have ruined us.
You know what you do? You DVR it, and then even if you just wait a little bit, and then you can fast forward through the commercials.
Yeah, I was trying to be supportive and watch the commercials, though. Like, that is still the only way, unfortunately, if your show is not on stream and they have commercials. That's the best way to support them, is to watch the commercials. Watch it live and watch the commercials. So that's what I did, but I got a little distracted. But I have AMC Plus, so I will rewatch it probably for the next episode. But yeah, we had just gotten off the Capes call and stuff, too.
Oh.
In misery from having to talk about Fury of the Gods, that whole disappointment. And it's like, oh, shout out to Zachary Levi. Yeah.
Capes and
Lunatics. Oh, now you want to pick a fight?
Capes and Lunatics 2, episode 292.
You want to pick a fight with The Rock now when you're both out of a job? Okay, whatever. Sure, bud.
She was all dizzy after that Capes and Lunatics episode.
We're doing me now?
No, it's just such a disappointment.
I know. Yeah, I just...
it's just no hope for the DCEU. And on the DCU like we should have been doing. It's not my circus, not my money anymore, you know what I mean? I don't care. I'm divested from...
Ezra's gonna break the multiverse.
Burn it to the ground.
Oh, and then I guess Michael Shannon was doing an interview somewhere. I saw another thing. Michael Shannon goes, wait, how am I back? How is Zod back? And they had to explain the multiverse to him.
I watched a great show that he was in, actually, on Hulu. 9 Perfect Strangers. Great show with him. Usually he plays a total dilly.
Yeah, I was going to say, what did I see him on?
He was very funny in that show. So
yeah.
It's not a funny show, though, just going in.
Yeah, because I remember him from Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, yeah. That's... Nobody does it like my boy, Boo Shimmy!
Him, Michael Shannon.
I ruined that, by the way. I was just like, why are you here? When he first showed him, like, what? No! the Saw franchise. Get him.
Oh, burn.
I got an idea for a Saw film. I'm like, Wu, the director Wu's not here. Nobody's here. Who let this man into the office? Well, when you're putting your own money behind it, I guess it's vanity projects. Anyway, yeah. No, let's see what Bob does. It would be so funny if this was like very much in the vein of Breaking Bad, just out of nowhere. You know what? I'm gonna become the Godfather.
It'll be like Better Call Saul. It'll just start, things will just start eating at him until, and then all of a sudden there'll be some dead bodies under a basement floor.
Let's just hope he doesn't have a brother yet.
Whoa.
I could use a little grand white with montage with the oldies rolling over it though. That would be.
Although I did see, I guess some of the cast of Better Call Saul was there at the premiere, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see if it gets to see who they bring in for. Well, like I said, it's kind of based on a book, and it's only one book, so I don't know how far we can push the.
Again, yeah, like however long it goes, like eventually you're gonna have to move past that source material because it's only one book, right?
Yeah, as far as I saw it.
Yeah, okay. Oh no, I was gonna say, is the author still alive? Because all of a sudden, is there gonna be a sequel?
Yeah, Richard is still alive, but wait.
Is there gonna be a sequel almost 30 years later to the book?
No, he's still alive. I haven't seen him say if he.
Oh, speaking of the young kids posting spoilers on stuff, look on Facebook. Charlie Esser is posting spoilers about today's episode of Picard.
Oh, he hasn't spoken out about it, but he's pretty old, so I don't know.
Yeah.
And he's a Pulitzer Prize winner, you know how that is.
But he has nothing to do with the show.
Nothing at all, which is also very curious. But that's how Random House. You never really want a house deal.
Yeah, but
especially back in the.
But again, too, did you say he's older? I mean, he might just.
Yeah.
Not want to do nothing.
I hear that, bro.
Just like
that's my dream. Just write a book. Somebody, I was like, you can just buy me out of the right time.
Yeah, just send me a check. Yeah.
I don't want to be like J.K. Rowling, constantly retconning things and pissing people.
Well, I don't think that's how J.K. Rowling's pissing people off.
Initially, that's how she pisses off, and then we found out she was a TERF. So, she would have just shut the hell up. We would have never figured it out.
Again, I preach this all the time. It doesn't matter what kind of business you're in. Keep your mouth shut. People shouldn't know your political views. People shouldn't know your views on any hot topics. Keep your mouth shut. Collect the money from everybody.
It's like literally no one can do that.
No.
I don't know what. Like literally back up my $1 billion money truck and you will never see me again, bro. If I had $1 billion, I mean, obviously I would become Batman, but after I rid Gotham of villains, I would go live on my private island.
Oh, but yeah, no, if I'm making millions off some kind of franchise or something, I'll be like, I love everything and everybody.
Whatever your headcanon, it is correct.
Yes.
Leave me alone.
I love everything. I love everybody. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm super curious to see. I mean, like I said, it is your standard like academic, backstabbing professors, but yeah, it's gonna go past the source material. But I'm always afraid when shows based on like properties go past the source material because again, Game of Thrones has me in shambles to this day. Like it literally the minute they were outpaced the books, the show tumbled into chaos. But I do like these showrunners, so I have faith in them. And like I said, it's only one book. Once the season goes, they kind of know the characters and can take it. Yeah. They can extrapolate a direction. So I'm not really that worried about it. But it's always that chance. It's always that chance in the back of my mind.
Yeah. And again, it's like The Office, the first season, the 6 episodes, they were trying to keep it close to the UK version, but then season 2 they let them do their own thing.
UK humor just doesn't really translate. Because like I like UK Shameless, right? But I think U.S. Shameless is a masterpiece. It also went for longer, and we got to do more and really see a lot of more resolution.
Mm-hmm. And again, something's coming because, like we said, I mean, you don't load this show with the comedic talent you have and not do anything with it.
Yeah, unless everybody just wanted to do a dramatic turn, which is quite possible. Everybody wants an Emmy these days. For your consideration, if you will.
Oh no, who's going to be dying?
We're all dying.
I know.
But yep. I will be definitely watching this Sunday.
Oh yeah, me too.
Although, like, I don't know. between us hens, AMC's kind of a dying channel, right?
Well, again, I mean, they have like the Walking Dead spin-offs coming up here, but I
wouldn't be surprised if they move strictly to streaming.
Maybe, I don't know. But I was gonna say, if they ever lose Walking Dead completely, they're in trouble.
I don't think I've ever, honestly, like, I think this is my first time in a really long time actually watching AMC on TV. I watch AMC Plus all the time, right? But actually, like TV, like, because like I said, I didn't really watch Mad. I watched Breaking Bad long after it was off. So it was just kind of like,
but I don't know.
They play in like the daytime. Like, do they just play like?
I think they probably. I think they might replay movies, or do they do any shows?
I mean, it's like, and I don't even like AMC theaters. I'm a Cinemark kind of gal, and a Regal gal as well. So.
Yeah. Once our theater closed, with that, one of the ones we go to now is an AMC. And just
yeah, they were the ones most hit by like the pandemic too. So like when we were allowed to go to movies, I tried, but the ones around me are just not that great.
Yeah,
that's probably why I don't like. I just kind of associate it with.
But Lucky Hank. I don't know if that's ever gonna go full streaming, at least in the beginning now, because like. And I can see more older people watching this, and it's just like that doesn't, older people, they're gonna keep it on. Like,
older people stream now. Older people get
some
their
do.
Kids make them. They're like, okay, we're all splitting these different streaming services. Mom, you got Netflix. Dad, you got Paramount. Yeah, everybody that's just kind of how it is.
Oh yeah, that's like the one day. Danielle, one of her parents, because like their neighbor like wanted to stream a bunch of set up all the streaming so she could get rid of her cable. So Daniel's over there like setting up all these streaming services. Hi, Kat.
Twist is actually almost as expensive as basic cable. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if you do them all. Yeah. Hi, Kathy. Yeah. But yeah, if you do them all.
But,
yeah.
I mean, the cable company in and of itself is a hassle. I just always think of that South Park episode where like, oh, it's a shame we're the only cable game in town. You know the one. Yeah. So like. Yeah, that is very much ingrained. It's like, if I didn't need you for internet, I wouldn't for nothing.
But then if your internet goes out, you got no TV.
Well, that's why you should... Well, and I don't want to support Starlink because it's Elon Musk, but I hate the cable company. It's kind of like any of my friend. If you can afford it, Starlink's pretty stable, pretty decent. So. You only really need it if you're going to be in the middle of the Mexican desert.
So for any of you moving to the middle of the... moving to an secret underground bunker in the middle of the Mexican desert,
exactly,
with their 4 dogs. Yes, that information may be helpful.
5, I don't know.
Oh God, you're gonna have a whole ranch.
I might just get an authentic Chihuahua one day.
See, that's the thing. It's not that she's tired of America. She's going to Mexico, so she has like acres and acres, and she's gonna have dozens of dogs.
Maybe a horse. I don't know.
An army of dogs.
That Army of the Dead was a cool movie. Wait till you see Army of the Dogs.
Oh, God. One of these weekends, we're going to log on, and she's going to be like, hold on, I'll be right back. I'm going to feed my tiger. What?
Oh, no.
No, I know. No, you're not Mike Tyson. I know.
I'm not Tiger King. I don't know.
Just hundreds of dogs.
All my dogs are special needs, so I'm doing them a favor. They couldn't live and be a feral pack. One has diabetes, one has seizures, the other one's just dumb because it's a pit bull. And the other one suffers from being an asshole, so a purebred asshole. So, I'm doing the Lord's work.
Oh my God! In that case, I'm special needs.
Anywho, so I want to see if there's going to be a sequel to me.
Did it do? Do you know what kind of numbers it did? Like box office?
Oh, it says it's officially in the works. Let's.
Well, I wonder if he has a say in it. Maybe that's why he only wants to do like 8 episode seasons or something too. Because if he wants to do like a movie or something too.
Okay, the budget was $16 million and the box office was $57.5. Does look like they did great. So,
I mean, it's a step in the.
It was only 92 minutes too, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, it's a step in the right direction when you make more than the budget was.
More than DC.
I was gonna say, yeah. Oh,
after you take out for marketing, I definitely don't. And he tried to do a power grab. Oh, bro.
Oh yeah, and again, he doesn't want to be the Black Adam, the villain.
And now he's talking about he wants to be Luke Cage. I'm like, he's talking about, I have lunch with Kevin Feige. I'm like, no, you don't.
Wait, no, what?
You didn't hear that?
No.
Oh no, Google it when we get off. Like, I'm just like, shut up. I'm like, baby, no.
You know what? No. You know what? I don't think Disney's gonna want that stink on him now. maybe 10 years ago, but not now.
He's always kind of had an ego on him. Like, he literally went Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we're dealing with, the Hollywood Hogan situation right now.
I mean,
somebody's got to pop that ego and soon.
I mean, 10, 15 years ago, maybe Disney would have did business with him.
Well, they did do business with him. It's his best movie, The Tooth Fairy.
Well, yeah.
And he never worked for them again, so that... Well, no, he actually did Jungle Cruise, which actually didn't do the numbers that they thought they would, so I definitely don't think they'll do business with him again. But they also didn't team him up with the right romantic female lead in that either. It definitely should have been more like Sandra Johnson.
Or was it a kind of thing where, like, if some of those certain actresses didn't want to work with him?
No, he's definitely not that kind of guy.
Yeah,
but like,
just the ego. Yeah,
just like Disney has certain things in their vision, and sometimes it doesn't work. Jungle Cruise is those things.
Oh my God, we need a monthly Rock segment where you just bash the Rock.
No. I absolutely loathe that. Like, oh, why do you hate the Rock? Then like 5 years later, everybody wants to be on my bandwagon. I'm like, oh, after he ruins my franchise, I see how it is. Now you want me to feel sympathy for you. Okay.
It's time for your weekly Rock'em Sock'em with Lilith Hellfire. Oh, I need a graphic.
Think he used to be on the biscuit list. To think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Of course. Have you seen him? Now I'm not gonna act like I'm crazy. I mean, I don't like him as a person, but like
his head looks like
to be on the biscuit list.
His head looks like a big toe.
That's at Nightwing PDP.
Fight me, nerds, if you're not the Rock.
Yeah, if you're not the Rock. Anyway, we should probably wrap this up. What do we have in store for next week's madness?
I thought that's what we were talking about before we jumped on.
Yeah, I have no idea what the craziness is gonna do.
Yeah, we kind of have an idea what we're doing, kids, but it's gonna basically be what do Phil and Lilith get up to while she's here. The episode we kind of promised you that was going to be episode 1. It's going to be next time.
I mean, it's going to be super condensed, though, because it's only going to be, like, basically a day. So, super condensed. But no, it's Phil's birthday, probably by the time, so, yeah.
I mean, depending on when we do it, I mean, we might actually record on my birthday.
Oh, if you want to, Phil loves podcasting so much that might just be the best birthday present we can do.
Depending what we do, next time you see me, Lilith may be sitting, like, right next to me.
No, I'm going to be on my own laptop in the bed.
No, I'll move down. Oh.
I'm like, all the fun. There's no room with all your Funkos, Phil. You're going to have to move Optimus Prime.
You're funny, we're in the same room, but you still got 2 different windows open.
Oh, yeah, we should totally. Like I said, I should be on my laptop next to you. Like, wait a minute. How the heck?
I thought StreamYard was going to let you use 2 cameras. I'm like, I got 2 cameras, but now I think it's like
I can bring mine.
I thought it was like I thought it was any paid tier, but now it looks like it might just be the higher price tier.
Are we in the higher price tier, considering how much recording we use? I would assume.
No. We're like the. I think is it the lower, the mid level tier. They might have added a tier 2, but it's like.
Oh, of course they added a tier.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that we don't love StreamYard.
No, they keep adding stuff.
They keep improving, and the higher tiers, they do have to pay for their development and research. And stuff. I totally get it.
Again, every couple weeks, man. I mean, like I said,
something new. But they're kind of trying to compete with another one of their competitors, which is EVMux. So this is what I mean by like competition breeds innovation.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why certain companies and brands definitely need competition. That'll probably be a social other time, but I'm looking at you, The Sims. So yeah.
Oh, kind of like the competing porn companies, stiff competition.
No, nobody's ever going to be as cool as Vivid, as far as I'm concerned. If you're old school, Vivid was the place. They had a lot of female executive and like leadership and directors and stuff behind Vivid. Is the best, well, it used to be, and I don't think they, not that there's anything wrong with that. Like I said, I love my farm to table porn. I'd rather pay the performer directly.
Oh my God, that's the updated Seinfeld episode. That OnlyFans. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not at all. I mean, and not everybody on OnlyFans is an adult entertainer or, a specs worker. So, allegedly. I mean, I haven't, but allegedly.
Well, again, who gets the big headlines? All the people,
So true.
Again, kids,
but like with Patreon, like being kind of weird too. You got to diversify your egg basket there.
Hey, well. Kids, some people have wine cellars. Lilith Hellfire has a porn cellar.
And it's on a nice, big, external hard drive.
Nice and big. Nope, I mean. There you go.
There we go. So yeah, we will be surprising you with the next episode, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the Phil Perich birthday celebration. Woo woo!
Founders Day!
Don't worry, kids. We'll try to get her nice and drunk for the next episode.
Joke's on you. Will Lent be over by then?
No. Easter is the weekend after.
Yep, so, no, sorry.
Oh, man. You're not even going to drink with Danielle?
I'll see if I can find something.
Jesus will forgive you.
I hope so.
Charlie Esser. Oh,
I can trade it out for my anger. That's fine.
Oh.
We're doing me now.
Or you could drink some alcohol-free beer like Charlie Esser gets around it. And
ooh, you know what? There's a very... Do White Claws even count? They're only like 5%.
Please, that's like a Mike's Hard Lemonade. Come on.
Exactly. It's only like 2 or 3. Maybe. We'll see.
I'm that kind of freak.
Shh, you'll wake him up.
What, boy? And remember, kids, even Charlie Esser can't defend Gotham Knights, so there you go.
Oh, yeah.
I watched
That will be a good rant.
I watched episode 2. It does not get better.
No, I'm
Oh, you didn't watch anything of it yet?
No, I might just do an IMDb.
Oh my god! I was gonna say.
I haven't written a review on Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb.
Don't. You should watch them one at a time. Don't binge.
He's like, no, for the love of God, your brain will explode.
Don't binge a couple episodes at a time. It'll be like the Snyder Cut all over again. Don't do it.
Oh.
No.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
I heard Misha Collins' Harvey Dent was good, but that's probably just Supernatural fans.
I mean, for what they...
Also, they said the Joker's daughter was cool.
I mean, for what
He's
they're...
like, no, it's all terrible.
I mean, for what they're given, it's okay, but it's like... They make up an adopted son for Bruce Wayne who didn't know he was Batman until he died.
So, clearly we're not dealing with the cream of the crop.
But then Robin...
Was it true they were all 15 and they have like an orgy scene basically in the first episode?
There's a party and there's like kids making out, but it's all... I don't think it was an orgy, but...
People always love to exaggerate. They're only 15, they're having an orgy. I'm like, honestly, I could see it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, and the Robin is Carrie Kelly.
I did hear.
Stephanie Brown is in it. A version of Stephanie Brown's in it. Harper Rowe and the brother's transgender. Yeah, there's the Joker's daughter. Yeah.
Woo! That's a lot to take in, my friend.
Oh my god. And the adopted son of Bruce Wayne, who didn't know he was Batman until he died, was actually sword fighting with a member of the Court of Owls in episode 2.
Yeah, I heard that it was going to be the villain. Court of Owls. Sword fighting? Like, actual fencing, or?
Yes, like, sword fighting.
Okay, I didn't know if we were doing euphemisms.
No. I wouldn't put anything past this show, but no, actual swords.
Okay, just to be clear.
No.
Okay. No, I'm going to watch it, just for poops and giggles. After Lent is over.
Yes.
Because I will probably need a little tip.
All right, kids. So, yes. Oh, yeah. Remember, I got to get you drunk one night so we can talk Heroes Reborn.
Justin, buddy.
Even he won't touch it.
I can get you a signed picture of Rick Cosnet.
Oh.
If you trade places with me, Justin.
I think it oiled up Rick Cosnet will have to visit Justin for him to touch that.
Dang it. Fine. Put it on the schedule. Might have to be a Patreon.
I was going to say, you can go nuclear on it. I know the boys would love that. Because, yeah, you can get Rick Cosnet.
My favorite biscuit.
Let me know, Justin. The offer still stands.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
All right, kids. So, yeah, send us your thoughts. So, as Lucky Hank keeps going, what do you think? But again, yeah, next time, man, we're just, me and Lilith are going to be sitting here shooting the breeze, talking about what we did that day. I hear Ray going, yes. Oh, I did that intro from the Avengers with, there's one more guy you pissed off. His name was Phil. I was going to say, we need to find it. Kids, if you have clips or stuff that have, like, the name Phil in it, or...
Somebody feed Phil!
Or Sarah's name. Oh God. Ray, hopefully Ray doesn't hear this. Yeah, no.
Ray's not gonna hear it.
No, Teresa, your secret's safe. Don't worry. All right. So yes,
Everybody knows it's Eve. Okay, everybody knows.
All right, so if you have questions for me and Roberta, email us saltyandpetty69@gmail.com. That's saltyandpetty69@gmail.com. Or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, the one-stop website, tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. Episodes, social media, merch, all of it. Maybe you'll learn something. All right, Lilith Hellfire.
Find me on TikTok unless it gets banned, and I'll have to find another social media place to hang out that's not Twitter. That's at Lilith Hellfire 69. But remember to like and follow because my content is for friends and fans.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Only for fans. Check.
Try to donkey punch me now, bitch.
Oh my God, I was just thinking.
Oh, okay, it's still available.
Hey, so if you have a bunker, like a compound in Mexico, but it's only dozens and dozens of dogs, does that count as a cult? If it's dogs and not humans?
Guess we'll find
out. So instead of drink the Kool-Aid, it's eat the kibble.
Have a bit. Have a Scooby.
All right, kids, enough of this nonsense.
Oh, one day we should watch the first episode of
Watch first episode of what?
Velma.
Oh, do we have? I haven't watched it, but from what I hear, do I want
heard
to?
it's better than Gotham Knights CW.
Oh, you didn't watch it? Yeah, we can give it a try. You know what we haven't hit yet? Beavis and Butthead.
Ooh, you're right.
We might have to do a back-to-back.
New or?
We could either way. We could do Beavis and Butthead one week. We do Daria one week.
I need a whole month for Daria.
Hey,
That's who I show my personality. I had somebody tell me that one time. I'm like, I'm a little happier than Daria.